Welcome to the top of the list, where every week we bring you new top 10 lists and debate what belongs to the top. From top 10 pizza toppings to top 10 vacation destinations, we'll cover it all and duke it out to determine the ultimate top 10. So join us as we rank and debate our way through the top of the list.
So today, we're doing top 10 animals. So we're going to go 10, she's going to explain it, then I'm going to do 10, explain why it's my 10, and then we're just going to go up the list explaining why. So why don't you start?
Number 10 on my list is probably reindeer.
Okay.
Honestly.
Alright.
I
Why?
don't really know why. I just really like
Just because it's reindeer?
reindeer.
Alright.
I just like reindeer.
Mine is a goat, because the only cool goat there is the sport goats and the fainting goats. Sport goats, like greatest of all time.
I've never heard of sports goats.
But the fainting goats are cool. That's why it's my number 10.
Fainting goats are pretty cool. I like fainting goats. My number 9 is a hawk, because I like hawks. I don't have good reasons for these. I really don't.
She's like, just because I like them. Just because.
They're cool animals in general.
Yeah.
Hawks are just really cool.
I think that's the same with my number 9. My number 9's a spider, and they're just cool. They can climb up walls. Like, yeah, she don't like them.
I hate spiders.
She doesn't like
I
spiders.
got arachnophobia.
All right, number 8.
Number 8 for mine is a panther, because panthers are like so cool. They like slink through the trees, and they're like shadows, and like you can't see them very well, and then they just like bam, and it's pretty cool. So that's why panthers are my 8.
Mine is nowhere near as cool as hers. My number 8's a cow. I don't know why it's a cow, but I was just thinking, I was like, I like cows, I like milk, put it at number 8. So, my number 8's a cow. Cow's a cow.
A cow.
Just a cow.
Just a cow.
Alright, number 7.
My number 7 is a panda, because I feel like pandas are so cute, they're so cuddly, and it's just a panda. It's a panda. I love pandas.
So, mine is a gorilla. Because, I don't know why. So, I chose a gorilla because they're super strong, and like, they're huge. Just like me.
They are.
Okay, anyway, number 6.
Number 6 for mine is a tiger, because kind of like the panther, they like slink through all the grass. And where do they live? The savannah?
I thought they live in the savannah. No.
Wherever they live.
The
they
rainforest.
The rainforest.
Rainforest.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm bad at my animals. But they like slink through the grass, and like their stripes like hide them. So maybe it's like grassland or savannah or something. We're gonna go with grassland. But they like slink through the grass, and then like nothing can like see them. And I feel like that's cool, because they're like sly and like, ooh, you know? I don't know why I keep doing this.
Man, it's fun. I'm surprised your number 7 wasn't a fish, because you keep doing this. Looks like a fish.
It does.
My number 6 is a lion, because they have really cool hair. That's why.
That's cool.
Number 6, lion, because of the hair. Number 5.
My number 5 is a wolf, because wolves are like, I think of wolf and I think of like this wild creature that like goes and they like rule the wild, kind of like a lion. They're like the forest. They rule the forest, you know?
So they're like the lion of the forest.
Yeah, they're the lion of the forest, you know? Because I love wolves. They're really cool.
My number 5 is dolphin, because dolphins are cool and they can swim really fast and they're funny. So that's my number 5. Number 4.
My number 4 is a... Compose myself. My number 4 is a sea turtle, because like my mom got to like swim with the sea turtle, and like they're so cool. Like they just look so majestic when they're like swimming through the water, you know?
All right.
It's a sea turtle.
My number 4 is a bald eagle, because they're really cool and they symbolize our country. So bald eagle right there.
Can't go wrong with that.
Number 3.
My number 3 is a lion, because when we went to the zoo, I got to hear a lion roar, and it was like so cool. It like rumbled in its throat. It was a female lion. It wasn't a male. And it wasn't like a roar, but it like rumbled in her throat. And it was like so freaking cool. It was amazing.
When did you get to listen to a lion roar? I went to the zoo like 5 times. I didn't get to hear a lion roar.
Yellowstone.
No.
Is it Yellowstone? On a Yellowstone
I went to
trip.
the Santa Barbara one in California. My number 3.
I felt bad though because whoever designed the zoo put the lions and then the zebras. They were right next to each other, and when the
messed
lions
up,
started
dude.
like roaring, all the zebras got all like panicky and they started running around, and I was like, "Who did that to
That's
the poor
messed
zebra?"
up. Okay, my number 3 is a rhino because, like the gorilla, they're really big, they're really strong, but they have really cool horns, and I just think they're really cool in general.
That's what poachers go after them for.
I'm not a poacher, if that's what you're trying to say. Number 2.
My number 2 is a horse, cause I like horses. That's like my favorite thing to do is go horse riding. My parents got me horse riding lessons before we moved, and I would go over there and I would ride my bike, and I would sit over there for like an hour, hour and a half, something like that. And I just got to like ride around with my trainer, and it was really cool. It was cool.
I like horses because they have cowboys on them, and the cowboys have cool guns.
So you like the cowboy guns?
Well, still, it's cool. But my number 2 is a manta ray. Now, I like the manta ray because they have a really cool color, and part of it's a dark color, and then it's white on the bottom, but it's also a mascot for a baseball team. Like, well, it was. They decided to change it just to the Rays. It was ridiculous. But that's my number 2. Number 1.
So, at the very, very top of my list is a dog. It's basic, I know. But I love dogs. I love them. If you're my friend, family, you know, I love dogs. You know I love dogs. I have a dog named Luna, and she like... My mom is kind of mad because I don't brush her every day, but I need to learn to do that. But like she's so playful and loyal, and like dogs are all loyal, and like I love dogs. My dog is right here.
My number 1 is in the dog family. But it's her number. What was it? Number 5. It's a wolf. So I like the wolf because, like she said, king of the forest, and they move in packs. I like to be in groups. I like to talk. I like to be in groups. Yeah, she can agree with me. I like to talk.
He's the talker. I'm the listener. I listen. He talks.
Yeah. But I like the wolves because they're in a pack, they're in a group, and most of the time they're not alone. So that's why I like the wolf for number 1. So. As always, we want to hear from you. Who had the better list in the episode, Macy or Joey? Let us know by voting on our website or social media channels. Your vote helps us determine the ultimate top 10, so make sure you cast yours before the next episode. Thanks for listening to Top of the List, and we'll see you again soon for more top 10 counts and debates.